Welcome. This is Pleatherbound's channel, which is only watched by the people who know me, really, I guess, so it doesn't matter that I introduce myself.
Yep, and I'm playing a game. Tell him I'm playing the game.
This is, the guy from the other YouTube channel. We're doing a big collaboration in order to gain more views and make a ton of balls cash.
He's getting the J bump right now.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play.
Just do it.
We're gonna play classic mode, and we're gonna play. Everyone always plays as Lilac on their recorded playthroughs, or whatever. We're gonna play as Carol on this one because no one plays as Carol. And I'm gonna attempt. It's on normal, but I'm gonna attempt to not die ever. That's the goal. I practiced a bit.
I watched Jay play a little bit, and it seems like this green one is the cuter of the three. Lilac being the more of like the I know it, I'm cool because I got it under control, and the other one just being a fucking little baby.
Yep, that's pretty much right. Also, yeah, I think Carol's the hardest to use.
What's so different about her?
What's so different? Well, she doesn't have the boost. Instead, she has this.
What is that? That's her tail?
Flurry of kicks. No,
a flurry of kicks.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the name is. I call it a flurry of kicks because I'm thinking of Legend of Dragoon when Haschel, the martial artist, would do a bunch of punches and he'd say flurry of sticks. I don't know why of sticks, but and so I say flurry of kicks. Oh, that's how you get her bike. Now you got her bike.
The first thing I thought of when you did those kicks was Kirby's punches from Super Smash Bros. 64.
Yeah. Oh.
Her bike can't even drive up vertical surfaces. What kind of a bike is this in a game where you can just walk up vertical surfaces?
It can. I just fucked it up. Oh, I don't care. Okay, I don't give a shit about those cards, but I saw it there.
And you didn't even get the chest.
I don't care about the chests. So the only thing, yeah, like bosses should be the only thing that kill me, but except in the later levels, maybe.
Wow.
If you, yeah. I usually find Carol takes way longer to kill things, but sometimes she can do pretty fast. I guess I don't know. There are some bosses where I die like 10 times trying to kill them with this character, and with Lilac I killed them like a lot easier.
You just can't do that with a bike?
No, you can't. But otherwise, I really wouldn't want a bike if that was the case. Oh, these platforms, these are Carol only too. They're like jump pads. It's very Sonic.
That's cool. I was wondering what they were. I was just like,
yeah, with Lilac, I was like, what are these? And I'd stand on them for a while and be like, I don't know what they are. And then
you can hold it with. You got like.
You see your face.
You got like, I guess so, because you got like thunder hips holding those things into each other, or thunder thighs, as they would say, I suppose. So, you get a shield while you're...
So all the shields do different things in this game, but they don't tell you. You have to figure it out. This one's arguably the best one, because what it does is, like, every 10 gems, it gives you a petal for life.
Oh.
And also, life petals will be attracted to you. But you lose it really fast.
Oh, does it block damage?
Yes. Shields in this game seem to block more than one hit.
Now, is this a mini-boss?
This is a mini-boss, and he's super easy. The first bosses in this game are nothing at all, really. Once you destroy all those body segments, you just hit him in the head once, and that's it.
Oh.
So it's pretty simple. Music changes after each mini-boss. This is considered like the second half of the act.
Oh, I see.
But it's like it's smooth transition. It doesn't tell you.
His Sonic is dumb.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's a bad thing or a good thing. Well, I think this is better, personally, but it's not a big deal.
Better than Sonic.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I actually prefer this game over Sonic because a lot of people say, oh, Sonic games are about going fast. Well, I think when you look at the classic games, that's not true. The classic games were platformers, and they were more like classic platformers, especially Sonic 1. This one attracts gems, which is probably a lot worse, but I took it anyway.
You don't need them because you don't need help.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're quitting the series when Jay dies.
No! I want to get through without dying, but if I didn't, I still want to complete it.
I don't know. We have to decide that when you go. You have to, like, give me a reach around or something.
Okay.
Every time you want to keep going.
Done. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, damn.
What was I saying? Yeah, Sonic games. Like, people say, oh, they're about going fast. Maybe the new ones are definitely about going fast. But the old Sonic games, especially Sonic 1, they were not about going fast. But some of these platform sections are a joke with Carol because she just runs up the wall. But yeah, like, Sonic 1, that was actually quite the slow game, depending on the level. Like, you look at, like, Labyrinth Zone, which is that water level, or the Relic Zone, or whatever it's called.
Drives up the ladder.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And you spend like all your time pushing blocks and waiting. And in this game, and when you try to go fast in Sonic games, that was an accident.
How do you do that?
When you try to go fast in Sonic games, you end up like just going down a pit or running into spikes. In this game, it doesn't do any of that shit. There's very few bottomless pits, and you don't take contact damage. Only if the enemy has like spikes on them or something. Yeah, I'm just hitting A, and the bike just goes up. Ouch. And you have now Lilac gets invincibility frames when she does her boost, but Carol has invincibility frames when she does the kicks. When she does the kicks.
Still got hit anyway.
Yeah, I was trying to show it off, but I accidentally fell into it.
You must be a bad player.
Yeah. The bike is actually, it's probably easier to keep going fast with the bike than anything else, because you don't have to like...
I told you what happened to me, right? When the boulder went by me.
Oh
and
yeah,
it
like teleported you?
Teleported me in front of the boulder and then hit me.
What's supposed to happen, and you get an achievement for this, is the boulder wraps around. See, another one's going to show up soon. Oh, I used the kicks to try and make myself invincible, and I just got hit instead. Alright, let's just go. You can break the rocks, but I don't see any point.
Well, not being much of a Sonic fan myself when I was younger, I just kind of, I may have played at my friend's house a couple times. Probably the Sonic 3.
I made you play it once. I made you play Sonic 3.
Well, you were Knuckles, though, I think.
I was Tails.
Or
You were
Tails.
Sonic.
It's just kind of been like a thing that I was aware of, and I thought Sonic was pretty cool, but was never like a fan of him. I was definitely more a Zelda fan when I was a little kid.
I love Zelda too. Oh, you get health from these. I didn't know that. Now there is a point. There is a point to break them.
Good work. The slow motion.
When that first happened, I wasn't sure if the game was slowing down or if
Yeah.
if it was supposed to do that.
Excellent. Stage 1. Come.
All right, so
Please.
I'm thinking like every 2 levels we can end the recording
Oh, if
because
you want
it's
to.
it's like less than 10 minutes, I think.
All right. Oh, you better be fast.
All right,
Oh, thanks for getting me achievements.
you're welcome. I didn't get the boulder wrap achievement. Oh yeah, I was trying to use the joystick. Yeah, we could not map the joystick for some reason. I play on the joystick all the time on my computer, and I had problems mapping it. Like it just doesn't register some of the joystick presses for some reason. But yeah, and so we couldn't map it on this one, so we just like said screw it, and we used the D-pad.
Yeah, I use the D-pad anyway. I think it's just better for old games like this. I prefer D-pad because you're kind of all or nothing anyways.
Oh, I should talk briefly about her abilities. She can wall jump, unlike Lilac, which I'll show you when I get to a wall. Also, she has like flurry of attacks, and then flurry of kicks, which uses your gauge, but wall jump as well, like Mega Man X. And she also has like if you do this dash attack, you do like an extra strong swipe when you attack during that, which seems to do a little more damage. Ouch. Oh yes. Now you gotta go up and down to get rid of these barriers.
Oh yeah, I remember this part. This was kind of annoying, I thought.
I got stuck here the first time because like, what do I do here exactly? There's a card up there, but who cares?
Luckily, I didn't get stuck here the first time. I just thought it was annoying.
I'll go up.
Means I'm better than Jay
It's true.
at Sonic games forever.
Yeah, we're calling this a Sonic game. This game is clearly inspired by Sonic, but I also think it takes inspiration from like Gunstar Heroes, from like the bosses particularly, and a little bit of Rystar, where like when Lilac boosts, it's just like Rystar's boost attack. But you can only do that when you find those special boost things. That's an achievement too. So the mini bosses.
I don't see anything.
You only get them at the end of levels. Mini bosses usually open barriers. So he opened the purple barriers, and then you gotta go the other way to get the yellow ones.
Is this the underwater one?
No, there's no real underwater
Well, what's
level.
the one where there's like the stuff coming up at you?
No,
Is it lava?
I'm not sure what you mean.
There's a part where like when you finish it, you gotta escape because there's like lava chasing
Oh yeah,
you.
that's thermal base.
Okay. Maybe I got
There's
there
not.
then.
There's some water there, but not a lot. There's no level that has a lot of water because nobody likes water levels, and I think they're a lot smarter about designing this game than most games. It's not as fast as I was expecting it to be. Ow. Alright, so now we just go back. Ouch.
One thing that confuses me about these games is if you're running along a surface and you end up running up a wall and around and you're still kind of holding
The same direction.
I always think like, okay, am I supposed to be holding the same direction or following the wall or what's going on
As
here?
a rule of thumb, I know this because I played so many Sonic games and they use the same like physics and stuff. Oh, it's the Master Emerald. But no, in Sonic games you always hold the same direction if you start going upside down, so you don't change directions. And then this game does the same kind of thing. Now, if you're playing as Lilac, you can skip this mini boss by just boosting across the bottom and getting ahead of the truck.
Oh.
But I don't think anyone else can do that. Whoops. Now, because Carol has that air dash, I find this boss is pretty easy because you can keep dashing towards him. It's not very
Looks
hard.
like you win again. So why are there just like random gems everywhere? I thought they only stole one.
Yes, they tell you that the Kingdom Stone's gonna get taken or whatever. Well, brief synopsis on the story, since we're doing classic because we don't really care about the cutscenes, is basically an alien crash lands on your planet, and to fix his ship, he wants to steal your precious gem that's like the planet's energy source. It's like super powerful apparently. And the only thing you really need to know other than that is he also like causes infighting between like the three kingdoms by brainwashing one of the kingdom's rulers, which is one of the bosses you fight sometimes. He looks like just a dude riding some robots. He's actually one of the hardest.
Oh,
of the
is
harder
he
bosses.
fat and he has a stupid mustache too?
No, the alien guy though, the alien guy that you fight, he has like weird eyebrows that look just like Eggman's mustache, which I think is kind of weird. And apparently, somebody wrote it as like a trivia for the game that it's a throwback to Dr. Eggman's mustache, and I was like, it's kind of obvious. And I feel like it's so obvious that they shouldn't have bothered doing that. Oh. There's also, you don't need to kill enemies. That doesn't hurt you, by the way.
I'll hurt you.
Those things hurt you. Extra lives, we hopefully won't need those. I've seen monsters break shield boxes, and when they do, you get the shield, which is kind of weird.
Oh, cool.
So I recall this thing's gonna slam me into the wall unless I take this ladder.
Looks like you win.
Yeah, I know, I've clearly played this before, right? Now, I know my friend James was playing this game, or our friend James, sorry, and he was having trouble with some of the bosses with Carol, which you always do on your first try, because she's just, I find, harder to fight bosses with. And so that's the part I'm mostly expecting to have trouble at. I'm actually, it's possible I could die from carelessness on like just levels with nukes, because that's like just the easiest place to make random mistakes in. You don't have to kill him that way, but you get an achievement for doing it that way. You can just whack the
Like
gem.
making him kill himself?
Yeah, that's how I did it the first time, because I thought you were supposed to do that, because in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, there's a mini-boss on Flying Battery who, you can only kill him by making him hit himself. And so I thought of that boss when I saw that guy.
Oh, this is the thing I was thinking about. The spikes coming chasing you once you turn the thing on. Now go!
This is actually pretty easy with Carol because of her wall jump. It's actually not that hard with anyone, really, if you know what's going to happen. Ah! Alright, that's Lilac busts through that thing, Carol has to jump up this thing.
Nice work, you let all the eyes go.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say, an eye for an eye.
Okay.
That's the Kingdom Stone. And that was, some douchebag.
Oh yeah, this guy was easy.
You get an achievement if you destroy his claws before the battle starts. I don't know if I got it there, but you're usually supposed to just use Lilac's boost to do it.
Wait, he just came back with 4 claws?
Yeah, he keeps coming back each time. You hit him in the do enough damage to the face, and he goes to get more claws. When he starts jumping across, it's a bit harder. You kind of gotta anticipate it. There's a lot of health to the right though, so if this guy's kicking your butt, you can just run over and grab a health thing.
I think I had like
Oh.
2 or 3 leads left when I killed him my first try. But I died to the next guy.
He's got 2 big hits left. 1 big hit left, I think.
What do you think about like repetitive bosses like this?
I don't think it's that repetitive, personally. Because, yeah, it's a phase, but he doesn't start doing the jumps until you've hit him in the face a couple times. But, yeah, he's not the most fun boss. I agree, but he's also only the second boss, so doesn't really bother me that much.
Oh. Will the place start collapsing?
Yes, actually, it does. In story mode, but we don't really care about that. There's also a secret card hidden. If you go to the right, there's a ramp. You run all the way up the wall, and there's a card on the wall.
Too bad cards are useless.
Yes, they are. It's really just for completionist's sake. So you got an achievement. Man, there's a bunch of... Oh, I did get it. Preemptive Strike. That actually is a fairly tricky one to get.
Thank you, Jay. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Okay, I honestly don't give a shit about this video anymore because
Oh,
it's time to
yep.
quit. So, bye.